Oh, there you are, YouTube. We're going to do a random ranking. I'm going to pick some movies from behind me here out of this movie collection. You can all see what this is, but I'm not paying attention. Maybe one from back here. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. There we go. And then something from, where should we go? Let's go down in this area. Alrighty. So we're going to pull these movies at random and then rank them based on a variety of criteria that will sort of form as I get a good look at the titles. So let's see what we have here. The Steven Spielberg film starring my favorite actor Tom Hanks as well as Leonardo DiCaprio, Catch Me If You Can. Great film. Ooh, Creed, a movie that should have given Sylvester Stallone his second Oscar. I don't know, maybe his first. Maybe it should have been his first Oscar. And then The Bad News Bears, the original one. Okay, how do we rank these? This is tough. So I like all of these movies. We have this classic here. We have just a really strong Spielberg film. I wouldn't say it's his best one, but I like it quite a bit. Spielberg's also my favorite director. You see, I'm a very unique person. Tom Hanks is my favorite actor and Steven Spielberg's my favorite director. And then Creed was just like an amazing spin-off follow-up to the Rocky franchise. I have very little criticism for this movie. I think the only thing is like when he's doing like his run through the streets, I think the music could have been a little bit different in a like swell, I don't know music terminology, but like swell up in a way that like gave you chills or something like that. I feel like it was close, but it never really fully quite hit. Like it was a very epic moment, a fantastic moment in the movie, but I think something needed to be a little bit different with the score to really get the hairs on our body standing. But this movie, like, sort of, I mean, it's fantastic. You can see, I have seen it. I haven't seen this copy. As you can see, the thing is still on here. But I really love the Rocky franchise, and I think this was a very cool follow-up. Bad News Bears. These were just kind of on TV when I was growing up. Probably HBO, I think. And it was just, like, really cool to hear, like, kids swearing and stuff like that in a kids movie when you're a kid. I don't know. I feel like you just don't get that sort of stuff anymore. And if you do, it doesn't feel natural. It feels like, look, we just made a movie with a kid that's swearing. And I feel like this movie, it feels natural. I mean, you know, you're supposed to notice that the kids are swearing, but it's not like a wink at the camera like we can get a couple swears in this movie. This one just has a lot of them, and it's noticeable, and it's funny. And pretty crass, too. Oh yeah, Tatum O'Neal is in this. Tatum O'Neal, youngest person to ever win an Oscar, so that's cool too. I love that history. She didn't win an Oscar for this. She won for Paper Moon. Right? That's the title? Yeah. There was an X-Files episode called Paper Hearts, so sometimes I want to call Paper Moon Paper Hearts. But yeah. And this is just a quality movie. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I love it, but I wouldn't say it's like my favorite Spielberg. When it comes to Spielberg, I like when he is trying to, I mean, would you call this a biopic? It would be hard to call this a biopic. It's about a real person and a real story, but I feel like that's not what it's about. It's not about that. Like the plot isn't, here's the life of this person. It's, here's some crazy events. This could be fiction and still be the same movie, basically. I don't know. Feel as unique or something. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but just a good movie. But how do we rank these, right? I think what I'm going to have to do, the one I've seen the most is this one. I watched this quite a bit. But for some reason I'm not feeling it right now in this moment. I feel like I'm feeling Creed right now. I love Creed. Great movie. And then Bad News Bears, I haven't really watched this since. I probably watched it in college. But this was more of like a movie I would watch as a kid when it was on TV. So, I don't know. Did anybody see the Linklater version with Billy Bob Thornton? I caught part of it. Maybe I don't think I've seen the whole thing. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen the whole thing, but I always like when Billy Bob's playing characters like that, like Bad Santa. Anyway, is hilarious. One of my favorites. Okay, you know what? I think this is what I'm going to do. I think this is how it's going to be. I think Creed is number 1 today. Catch Me If You Can, number 2, and then Bad News Bears, the original, number 3. But honestly, all of these on certain days could be number 1. All of these on certain days could be number 2. All of these certain days could be number 3. This is a very good mix of movies that I respect for a variety of reasons. So just today, this is what we're going to do. Creed, Catch Me If You Can, Bad News Bears. Have you seen any of these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3 of them, how would you rank them? Would you rank them the same way? Would you rank them differently? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.